Hey Joe.
Ice on me, baby, that's cold. Take it tight for me, baby, go low. In the A, cousin, go slow.
Hey guys! I'm currently on my way to Harry Potter Studios in London. If you ever come to London, please try these. They're bomb. So we're finally here! I took the Harry Potter Studios tour bus because I wanted the full experience. I was too gassed. Like, imagine growing up on Harry Potter and ending up exactly where most of the movie was filmed. Like, that's insane. So before you get here, you have to go through security and show your ticket for admissions. This is practically where the cafeteria was, the gift shops, also like where you can find butterbeer, but that was further down. So as soon as you step in, you see the Gringotts Dragon. Honestly, the camera doesn't do it enough justice. Like, this thing was huge. So it was time to start the tour. We entered through the tour entrance and the line wasn't too bad. So the further you walk in, you end up at the beginning, which was Harry's room. Please bear with me and how I recorded a few of these videos. Some of them are horizontal and some of them are vertical. But you gotta look at the bigger picture. In this section of the tour, you basically get to see a timeline of every Harry Potter movie produced. So in this room, the tour guide basically gave us a rundown of what to expect on the tour. So if you watch Harry Potter, you should know that these are the doors to the Great Hall.
As you look around, you may notice the lighting is dimmed, the fires are roaring, and we have our tables laid, and that means this is what we call a hot set, which means everything here is ready for filming. So please get your cameras up if you haven't already and take as many photos as you would like.
So we got told that in the movies, all this food was cooked and it was actually prepped for the set.
Now, as you're looking around, I'm sure that you can't help but notice many of the things that you never saw on screen, and I was amazed when I first entered this room. Some of my personal favourite details include the garlands atop the fireplace and also attached to the Great Hall doors. These are original for the film series with a bit of fresh ivy added to make them look all bright and shiny and new again.
So this side was hair and makeup, and we actually got to see all the wigs, including Dumbledore's 6'13", 30-inch wig. Like, Dumbledore used a bad bitch. Seeing the dormitory made me realize it looks way more spacious in person than it is on the screens. I know this is recorded weird, but I really wanted you guys to see that this was in the tour. So this speaker was literally 10 times the size of what I thought it was. Okay, this part of the tour took a left turn. Like, I was getting scared here. There was smoke everywhere, and everywhere you turned, you saw someone, something in the shadow or the crevices of a tree, on the ceiling, everything. My son Buckbeak gave me a little courage to finish the whole thing though, so I walked all the way through and out. So we ended up at King's Cross. Here's the platform to catch the Hogwarts Express. We got to go inside of it, saw where they sat down and ate candy most of the time. This was a really cool part of the tour because we ended up outside and it started snowing, which made everything 10 times better. On this side of the tour, we basically got to see all the props and head molds that they use, and things that were hard to miss in the movies, you found them here. I could not get over how beautiful it was in the Gringotts Bank. Like, literally the lighting down to the walls, the pillars, everything was beautiful in here. Okay, this was my favorite part of the whole tour. This display was so good, I dead watched it 3 times. So this duplicating goal was looking real tempting to take. I got so excited when I got to Diagon Alley because I really thought I was gonna buy candy, but it was only for display. This part of the tour was absolutely breathtaking. Like, I was not expecting Hogwarts to look this huge, like, even on a tiny display. So you can only imagine what it looks like if you actually attended. I was getting carried away with this piece of machinery because it was actually giving us a scope of what we were actually looking at. And I was definitely fascinated by this because Daenerys who? Okay. I'm assuming this was Ollivander's. There was so many wands everywhere, packed in each crevice and corner. So this was fairly the end of the tour. I ended up at the gift shop. I bought like Birdie bought beans, and I bought like a bookmark that was like plated in gold and with Gryffindor. I didn't show it, but it was really cool. Bring a lot of money if you ever come here because this gift shop was not cheap. They had these wanted posters close to the wands and everything so you can see while you were shopping in the gift shop. Here we have the handprints of the gang when they visited the studio. Thank you guys for watching.